G'day. Going to do another cutting video. I've had a local rock show over the weekend, so I couldn't resist getting some more. These are some more Queensland Thundereggs. Well, from up there somewhere anyway, so a bit wide on the outside, but I want to cut these and see what they're like. A lot of people like looking inside these, so I'm going to cut them. What have we got there? We've got to have, here's a little bit different, a little bit pinker rhyolite on the outside of that one. But now I can't see much windows going into them or anything other than that. We've just got to kind of find out as I cut them. Yeah, so probably go for end to end on these, I reckon. End to end. That one's really thin, and it looks like the middle's kind of here, but I don't know whether I want to go that way. If I want to go that way, I'll just go straight through and see what it's like as I go straight through. I might miss something there though, but it's kind of a bit thin to go that way. That one should be from end to end. Got a couple of, like nearly, there's a big bubble there. And then we got, yeah, well, I can't resist these, more Mexican coconuts. So I picked up a few of these. I'm just going to cut these. That one's going to come out really nice, I reckon. It's got a lot of stuff showing on the outside of it. So I can't wait to get that one. I'll do that a bit later. As I'm cutting these, I'll speed up the footage a little bit so you don't have to sit through all the cutting. It does take a while. It'll take a while to cut these, and I can cut that right down to nothing if I speed up the actual cutting. I like doing cutting videos because when I used to love watching cutting videos to learn how to cut, which way to cut, how the saws work, what saws to use, all that kind of stuff. So it was all interesting for me to learn to actually start cutting now. So I like throwing these cutting videos in while I can't actually get out. I still on my last video, we want to start doing some stuff over Easter and things like that. Probably go away, probably have a look for sapphires again and things like that. So, but in the meantime, I'm busting to cut these open to have a look inside. So bear with me, and I'll be back in a tick. Okay, going to get going now. I'm going to start doing them. Another important thing I've started using is the earplugs, because the saw makes my ears ring. So I have to, I've been doing it for ages without the earplugs, so just another little safety thing we've got to use, otherwise do hearing damage for sure, I reckon, because these saws just make a lot of noise when you're close to them. Okay, I'll start doing it. They're not turned on. Okay, we'll both have a look at this together and see what goes on. Oh wow. Wow, that's not bad. I mean, you still got a brow, you got it like nearly a triple, but it's a double, it's one at each end. there's quartz in it. Like this quartzy kind of, could be common opal too. It's really flat and white in that part there. It's got a little bit of druzy right in the centre of them hollers. That is beautiful. That's nice. That's the first one, so yeah, good expectations for the next ones. Like I said, these are white. They're kind of like a white outside, white clay kind of outside, so it's a right light, I suppose, but it's just a little bit different. So I'm going to do that pink one now. I'll do the pink one and see the one with the pink on the outside of it. Mask off. Oh well, that's a bit different. It's got a little bit of chalcedony in the middle of it, and mainly rhyolite by the looks of it. It's got a bit of a yellow texture to it. Not a big wow factor, but not bad. Not bad. Obviously, you don't know until you cut them open. Don't know what's there, but it's a little bit orange in the middle there, orange colour. So, on to the next one. It'll take me a little bit of time just in between ones because I'm putting my mask on and off, so just bear with me for a minute. Rightio, this one. Oh, bump the table. Oh wow, it's got like a lime green in the middle of it. Really nice little pocket in there. It's all dirty. I have to clean that out. But it's the lime, all the chalcedony is a lime green in the middle of it. So that's pretty. That's really pretty. Got a little bit of dark up in the top corner up here, but I don't know if this camera's picking up that good, but yeah, it's really lime green, eh? So that's nice. Probably not really lime green, it's just kind of, I don't know what kind of green you'd call that. But yeah, pretty cool, just light green. Alright, we'll go to the next one. Then I'll have to put some water in the soil, I reckon. Okay. Oh, again, green. Wow. That's cool. I mean, I don't mind that. I thought the other one was pretty cool. So we got two kind of green, yeah, it's like two-tone green inside that one. That's really pretty. I mean, it's missing a lot of, it's got clay in the middle of it by the looks of it. Like a mud clay kind of thing. It must soaked, it must be cracks. Oh, you can see the cracks going in, it's all shattered. It's all shattered going into the centre of it, but it's just really pretty. So, yeah, mud's got into it somewhere on the outside here. There's the outside cracks going into. Like so you can see that one there. It's like a feed line going into the middle of it. Anyway, I'll clean them up after and have a look. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, back in a minute. I just filled the water up on the saw to show you, like if you can see just in here, just there, that's the pump, and that pump's got to be underwater kind of thing. So it's just getting to the stage now, so I'm just going to top that up and I'll be back in a tick. Okay, back again. Yeah, filled the water up, had a little bit of a break. Yeah, onto the Mexican coconuts again. I've done a few Mexican coconuts, but I love them still. You know, you get a surprise in these. They make you smile. You get them open. There's usually it might be a geode, might be a nice blue geode with quartz in it. You know, little points and stuff, or might be they're so different. Oh, you know, just blue. Might be a lot of band and blue band. You don't know what's going to be in them. But like, you know, you're looking for that kind of blue colour, I suppose. Well, I do, because I love the blue in them. So, you know, without further ado, we get going again. Got the water filled up. All right. A little bit harder, these are to cut, especially we get the big one a bit more solider. So let's have a look. Yeah, well, that's not bad. That's brown, but it's got a nice little yeah, there's a nice bit of quartz in this side one. A little bit of a chunker in the middle there. And we can see that properly. We'll have a look after anyway. But yeah, it's pretty plain inside, a bit of brown. Nice little pockets in the middle of them. So kind of geode, yeah. You call it a geode. So there's that hollow in the middle there, geodes are, like I said. Yeah, it's got a nice bit of, you probably see that some flash on it now. Yeah, right in the centre there's a big crystal point, but it's kind of grown in there sideways kind of thing. Anyway, I'll go to the next one. I'll keep going with them. Do this one next. Got a little blue window just here. A little bit around there too, so a little bit of blue window right in the middle of him. Probably actually go straight through that way anyway, straight through the middle there. Straight through his blue window and see what happens. Okay, let's have a look. No, I bumped the table. I keep bumping the table. Sorry, I'm wobbling the camera. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's nice. So I was thinking it was more solid. It was harder than the last one to cut. It was more solid all the way through. Got a nice golden brown down around here. And oh, he's nice. There's a nice blue in the middle. Nice blue band running around it. Lovely. Okay, on to the next one. We'll have a talk about these when I finish cutting them. I'll just keep going for a minute. Got 2 more left. Got a big one, another small one, and then a bigger one. So the big ones I'm saving till last because he looks like he's going to be a real beauty. Hopefully. Another bit of blue just on the side here. We can go straight through there. Okay, let's have a look. Another seal solid. There's a lot of blue on the outside. A lot of blue chalcedony on the outside. I see a little bit of blue there. He's going to be nice. We see a little bit of blue just running around the outside of here. So, yeah, there he is. Cool. So beautiful. There's a little bit of depth into it. You can see into it a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. So you don't get too many with Mexican coconuts. Not always, there's more happiness than disappointment kind of thing. There's you always, every now and again you'll get one that's not real good, but most of the time you'll get good ones. Okay, we get on to the bigger one now. Let's get him out. He's down here. He's a bit of a chunk of this one. So he's got a bit of blue in there. There's blue showing all the way to the outside of it. We're all the way around the outside, so I'm just going to go straight from end to end. And that's, I reckon it's going to be really awesome because it's so different shape. It's not round. So last time I've done some that's been so different shape, they've been really nice inside. On some of the older videos, you'll see them, and because of their unusual shape, they've formed different inside as well. So hopefully, he's really blue outside. The more water I get on that off my hands, you see a lot of blue just around the outside. So okay, we're going to do him. Can't wait. Okay. Yes, we'll try and put this mask on all the time, and earplugs and hat because it's hot. But I'll do it. There we go. Okay. It's a little bit harder than all the other ones because he's a little bit bigger. So hopefully, with all that blue showing on the outside, should be really pretty inside. There he is. Really pretty. Oh, that's gorgeous. A few saw marks running through there. Might have been hot too, but yeah, got a nice little pocket just in the side here. It's a beautiful stone. Oh, look, yeah, it's just big. I mean, it's bigger than the other ones. Just big and blue. Beautiful big blue stone. You see right into it's got depth in it. Cool. Yeah, I've got a couple of marks on there. I kind of ran it back. It wouldn't come off properly at one of the ends, so I kind of pushed it back through, and I think I just touched the edge of the saw and pushed it through, so they'll polish out anyway. I'll get to it. So they'll be right. All right, I'll be back in a tick. We'll talk about them. Okay. Here they are. That's from like first to that big one. I was a bit I got a few saw marks. Like I said, it was my bad. I got to the end of it kind of thing. Then I pushed it back through. So the side of the saw, diamonds on the side of the saw, hit it a couple of times coming back through. But I should get it out with 50 grit diamond pad when I polish it. Hopefully, because yeah, it's a bit of a boo-boo. You should just let it run through the saw. But I just try to take a bit off at the end of it, so should just let it run through. But yeah, you end up with little saw marks on some of them anyway, but that's probably the worst. The worst one. It'll take a little bit of polishing to get them out. But still, all in all, when you get the water on them, they're pretty. And that's how they're going to come out. I'll get all the water on all these. But they're all nice. They're all going to polish up nice. Probably won't do too many more polishing videos on some of these, because I've done a fair few of them. I'll just polish them when I get to them. Oh, this looks better. Just sort them out like that. I'll just polish them when I get to them at other times. So, unless someone wants to actually see them polished up, then leave a comment and we'll go from there. These ones here, the Thundereggs, not bad. Got a few cracks in them, yeah. But the green, I was wrapped with that. That green's really pretty. The green's coming out really nice. Let me show you here a little bit so I can actually see. Hard looking into the sun. But yeah, no, that's cool. Just in the shade here for a minute, yeah. Just make sure it's just focusing properly. But yeah, no, a lot of fun doing them. I love doing them. I love cutting. Probably love cutting more than polishing. But polishing, you get a real thrill when you finish polishing too, because you've got that nice mirror finish on them that you can, you just display them properly. This one here, it is just a big ball of rhyolite, pretty much. That one there was just it's just got that little bit of chalcedony right in the middle, which is probably like jaspery kind of more than anything. And just a big ball of rhyolite, a few different colours in it. I suppose it's got, in the same way. Just bring it back in here a little bit so I can see. Yeah, not as pretty as the other ones though. Yeah, a few fractures in there. It's pity they are fractured, but they are pretty. Those fractures are, I suppose, I'm going to go polishing a couple of these up, and they probably still look polished on this, look good polished on display. That green, I'm really wrapped with that green. And the old Mexican coconut. So except for he's probably, I don't know what the winners are. The winners would be, I don't know what, it's hard to pick winners. The green ones for sure. I like the green ones. How's these ones? Yeah, the green's got a little bit going on inside it, so they're probably the winners out of the Thundereggs. The two green ones there, or this. Oh, yeah, see. And I say there's common opal in each end of that. By the looks of it, it's the white hard to pick. Now he is a good one. This big one is a good one, but it's pretty. Like I said, I've got them couple of scratches on this, which it's not good, but hopefully they will polish out properly with a 50 grit. I'll have a go. If I'm going to polish something, I'll polish that one to see what it actually, that's a bit more of a challenge than all the rest of them. So, and these ones I'm pretty happy. Like I said, you can't miss much. So you got a blue, 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 and you got the brown one. But the brown one's got some nice crystals. I'll get him up. Got some nice crystals. If we can get anywhere into focus somewhere. There's a nice big crystal in the middle of it there somewhere. She's got a couple of nice big crystals in the middle of that little pocket. Anyway, I'll get a couple of pictures. I'll leave them at the end of the video. Yeah, this was just I had the rock sitting there, so I thought, well, no, I'll cut them. Nice day. Go down and cut them, and I've been busting like I said, picked up these other ones from the recent rock show we had locally. So, but yeah, like I said, we're going to be getting away to do other things soon as well. I've got some we've got a road night I'm going to do too. We're going to make another video of the. Got some picked up a chunk of road night, so I want to do a video of that. I might just slab it, get a couple of slabs off. It goes right through the other side there. So that's nice. Comes up nice polished road night. Comes be pink with black lines running through it. It's all black on the outside. But I want to have a bit of a crack at that. So that might be a video by itself. I might just slab it and see if I can just polish a little bit of it. Use nice cabs just out of that middle bit there. Just think that's another thing I've got to have a bit more go try and do some of them. But anyway, I'm going to get going. I'll leave that in centre there. And I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Like I said, I'll put a few pictures at the end of this video, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.